focused on digital currencies for a couple decades. This is something we've been focused on digital currencies for a couple decades.
Right. But you can implement it with a digital currency. This is the hidden agenda. But they got to do two things. One, roll out the CBDC, which they're doing, and get rid of cash. Those two things will go hand in hand. But we will end up worse than Communist China. Communist China, if you're on the bad list, you can't. It's a social credit score.
Yeah.
You can't buy a plane ticket. You can't buy a train ticket. You can't pay for your kid to go to a good school because you're on the blacklist because you did something on social media that said Xi Jinping looks like Winnie the Pooh, which he does. But that's
we're recording this.
But that's I say this on Twitter, so that's okay. But that's what we're getting to. That's the dark side of central bank digital currencies. But it's the real side. It's the real hidden agenda.
And that's why every single time Jay Powell is prompted in front of Congress, the Republican Jay Powell says, "We'll get back to you.
Yeah.
We're studying that. We're taking commentary."
That I think central bank digital currencies were concocted in hell by Satan himself. They are incredible control by governments over everybody's bank account, and they're going to create a void of privacy for every individual citizen. I think they're horrible, but I think that's where they want to go.
In the 21st century, we may see the emergence of a new massive class of useless people. People who have absolutely no economic value.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And right now, Bitcoin and cryptos are dumping. Over 500 million liquidated in 24 hours. Guys, we know we have options today. And then plus, when we look at the actual indicators, what do we have? We have the 10-year yield almost back at 3%. So, of course, that's going to dump the market, stocks and cryptos. So, guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, like I stated, are rising. Plus, we have volume, Tether, USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. We have the repo over $2 trillion. And then, guys, next month, we know they start raising rates again. plus speeding up this balance sheet roll-off. And we're getting closer to midterms. So we know they're going to turn up the Hegelian dialectic. Next year, if they do not raise the debt ceiling to unlimited, the government is definitely going to shut down. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, they're going to ride the Hegelian dialectic in the ground, so then therefore they can build the fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. Now we have Biden hiring over 87,000 new IRS agents. And we know all that free money they gave out, they're coming to get it. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then, of course, guys, we have Grayscale. Picked up a little over 100 million. Make sure you're paying attention to the actual allocations. But getting over into a little crypto news. We have Nigeria's central bank plans on upgrading their CBDC. Also, we have South African central bank greenlights financial institution to service crypto clients. And we see these African countries pushing the digital transformation, the emerging markets. We know Nigeria launched their CBDC last year, and we know South Africa is a part of the BRICS nation. And we know all these central banks are going to have their own digital currency that will be linked up to the world reserve currency, which is the digital yuan backed by that digital SDR. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Gemini announces new staking reward service, first for Polygon, then Ethereum and Solana. And lastly, we have Mercado Libre launches cryptocurrency in Brazil for loyalty rewards. And guys, what should you see when you see Mercado Libre? You should see PayPal. PayPal invested over $750 million. Guys, do not forget, the emerging markets are leading us over to the fourth industrial revolution. The United States is behind on purpose. It's going to be the fall of America to Babylon with the United States World Reserve Currency and the rise of China the Dragon with the digital yuan backed by that digital SDR. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you know cryptos, Coinbase, BitChute, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher Stock Channel, Crypto Teacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the C word, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.